starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands, and suddenly, oh.
Hey guys, welcome to my guide for the Darkmoon Faire Trinkets. I recorded this video a few weeks ago, but my computer at the time couldn't handle, the processor was absolutely horrible. Couldn't handle rendering the video, so I put it on hold, and when I got this new computer, the file got corrupted. So, I have to start from scratch. Anyways, so the Darkmoon Faire comes in for a week. It's active right now, ends this Saturday, so hopefully you guys will watch this and have enough time. You should have enough time. If not, it comes again in another 4 weeks, and it does the same thing. It is in town for a week, goes out of town, comes back 4 weeks later, so you basically have one time per month to get it. So, and here are the cards you can get for it. World Events, Darkmoon Faire, and here we go. There's a whole bunch of trinkets you can get. The Earthquake trinket, it does 321 dodge, and it has a use, increases your maximum health by 11.5k for 15 seconds. Then there's the Hurricane card, which is 321 agility, or there's a 321 strength one. And it has a equip, chance to strike your enemies for 1,250. $1,250. 1,250. Nature damage when dealing a target with melee or ranged attacks. The Tsunami Trinket, 321 intellect, and your healing spells have a chance to increase your spirit by 80 for 20 seconds, and that stacks up to 5 times, so that's 400 spirit. Plus the 321 intellect, that's a great card for healers. Then the Volcano one is 321 mastery, and when you deal damage with a spell, you have a chance to deal 326 additional fire damage to your target and gain 1.600 intellect for 12 seconds. So, first step is to look at these cards, figure out which one you actually want. Obviously, this is a tank one, 2 DPS ones, a healer one, and another DPS one if your mastery is good. Or it could also be a tank one. Paladin tank, I could see using that. Or I guess a healer one. Not a healer. So those are the trinkets. Once you find out which one you need, your next step is to herb. Get as many herbs as you can. As you can see, oh look, my Arc inventory is working again. This is patch day, so my add-ons are a little flaky right now. So as you can see, just get on Herber or buy your herbs. They're pretty expensive right now. Herb, tons and tons of stacks. Right now I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 stacks right now. To get a full card, to get a full card without trading, you will probably need around 150, sometimes even 200 stacks of herbs. To get just enough cards to be able to get 8 and trade them, you would need around 100. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. It basically depends on how lucky you are. So it's a lot of herbs. That's why I said herb them instead of actually buying them, because you will go broke like crazy. So once you have a shit ton of herbs, go ahead and send those to a scribe. Either a friend that's willing to sit there for an hour or so to help you out, or an alt that you have. Needs to be max level. And obviously with any of these steps, you can skip them if you have the money and just buy the mats. If you want to, you can buy the actual finished decks. They're all BOE. So they're running for quite a lot, so it might be better to just do that. I cannot find this fucking town. Okay. It might be better just to buy the card, or buy the herbs, or buy the next step or the next step. It all depends on how much money you have. I'll be showing you how to do it completely free. So yeah, once you have all your herbs, send them to a scribe, and I will see you there.
All at once, my legs won't let me stand.
Okay, now that you have sent your stuff to an inscriptionist, or a scribe, sorry, or you're on your scribe, go ahead and get the herbs. One thing I forgot to mention is also send them the volatile life. You need, I believe it's 30 or 36 per card, so you'll need a lot, which is why I suggest actually herbing rather than buying them. You'll pretty much not run out though. They are really common. Usually per node you get anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5. So as long as you're doing the herbing, you have almost no chance of running out of them. Okay, so next step, come to Dalaran, and you will start taking your stacks of herbs and milling them. Right here, I'll show you where it is. Professions, milling, right there. That's a skill that scribes get. And you're going to simply mill your herbs. Also forgot to mention that any Cataclysm herb will do. As long as it's a Cataclysm herb, it will be fine. I have found that Twilight Jasmine have a higher chance to drop the rare pigment that you need, but that actually goes from no sort of actual numbers or anything. Just from my experience, it seems like they're higher. That and Whiptail, but Whiptail is kind of hard to get, so I would suggest that you use those for flasks rather than wasting them on milling. So once you do this step, go ahead and proceed to the next step.
I scratch till my fingers go numb.
Alright guys, now that you have milled all of your herbs, go into your inscription window. Go, not that. Go down to parts. Where is it? Parts, right there. And you're going to want to make as many Blackfallow ink that you can, and as many Inferno ink that you can. So go ahead and create all those, and I will see you at the next step.
But my skin never bleeds.
Alright guys, now that you have created all your ink, you're going to come to Dalaran, the Magus Commerce Exchange, and what is this place called? Scribe Saculum. You're going to come into here, talk to, hold on, let me close this, Jessica Sellers on the right, and you're going to trade all of the Blackfallow ink that you created into Inferno ink. Inferno ink is the actual ink that you need for the card. So the Blackfallow ink is just a added bonus, I guess. So you're going to buy as many as you can. I don't know, okay, wasn't able to buy too many. And after that, proceed to the next step.
Accomplice waits and feeds when I'm asleep.
Alright, next step is to actually make the cards. Here's the fun part. You go, skill up, Darkmoon Card of Destruction. It's right there. You need to be max level to get it, I believe. Or really close, maybe like 5 points away, something like that. It requires 10 Inferno ink, which is 2 of the ember, whatever they're called, fire embers that you were collecting. 30 volatile life, which is where all those lives were coming from that you were herbing. And 1 resilient parchment. And then create. Each one of the decks that I showed you before, it requires an ace through 8. So that's ace 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that deck. Once you have all 8 cards, you use them, create the deck. That creates a quest. You go turn it into the fair. You got your trinket. Sounds pretty easy. The problem is they are a random card. So a random ace through 8 of a random deck. So waves, embers, stones, and wind. 4 decks, 8 cards. I'm not going to do that math right now, but that's a pretty low probability that you're going to get what you need. I'm pretty close to creating the waves deck. I only need the 2. I might actually just go buy that one. As you can see, I have quite a few cards. I've been doing this for a while. Pretty much all through this past month I've been doing it here and there. Don't be discouraged if you didn't get the cards you need, because they are BOE. Or, sorry, not soulbound at all. So you can trade them. Just go, I'll show you my macro. Create a macro like this. Want to trade mine. This is where I list what I'm okay giving away. And I'll add that other card to there pretty soon. And then this is what I need. The 3 of Embers. Oh, I just got an Ace of Embers. So you throw that in trade chat. People see it, other card collectors, and they're like, oh look, I have a 3 of Embers, and I need the 4 of Winds. So they, send you a message, you get into a group with them, you trade them, and they just got something, you just got something, everyone's happy. Takes a little bit of time, you gotta sit there and trade chat spamming every few minutes. Don't get it, don't be a jackass about it, don't spam constantly, give it a little bit of time, people will see it. Also, tons and tons of other people are also spamming their macros, so just keep an eye out for it. Or if you're like me, where you're only like one card away from, I'm actually one card away from 2 decks, just go, you can buy the ones. If you're doing this to sell, the 1,000 to 3,000 for the card will not outweigh how much you're going to get for it. Or even, a few thousand gold's good to spend on a nice upgrade. These are really nice cards. 359 add-on level. They will last you forever. So far, from what I'm seeing. Wrath of Lich King. At the beginning of the expansion, I bought the intellect one. It was, what was it? 100 something intellect. And then whenever you casted a spell, you had a chance to get greatness or something, which was, I think, 300 intellect. So it was crazy, awesome regen for Holy Pally. And I got that sometime around like Nax, and it lasted me up until level like 82, maybe. I finally replaced it. From the looks of these cards, they're really well done stat-wise, and they will last you a long time. It's a really nice way to get a good epic trinket for raiding. That's just one less spot that you need to actually fill. With your all your gear, and help you get geared that much faster. It's a great way. Like I said, you can also just buy the finished cards. The tanking ones are really cheap. I've seen them go for as low as 4,000. Really, only tanks want them. It's kind of pointless. The Ember one, I see going for about 15k. The healing one, which I think is Winds, I see that one going for about 20k around. The agility and strength one seems to be the most expensive right now. It's going for about 25,000, 20 to 25. Sometimes the Ember one goes for that much too. But yeah, so hope this guide helped. Hopefully you will get it in time for the Darkmoon Faire. If not, wait until next month. Go ahead and get the card ready, so as soon as the Darkmoon Faire comes, you can just exchange it. You might say, oh, but that's a month away. Well, you know what? You're probably not going to get an upgrade until then. So it's worth doing, even if you have to wait a month. Yeah, if this guide helped, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, get my name out there. So far, my guides have gotten pretty decent reviews. I want to help more people, so tell your friends, tell your guildies, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.
There's something that lives inside me. I promise I never